Today we are in Bergen, Norway.
Is that where the Bergenmeister lives?
The Meister Burger! We will find out. Come with us on a journey to Bergen. So this is Bergen, supposed to be the walking city. However, once you see some of the inclines, you won't be so inclined to walk, if you know what I'm talking about here. It's a really cute city. Now there's an older part that's more touristy, and then there's a newer part which is kind of cosmopolitan, probably the biggest city in Norway that we stopped in here during this cruise. We didn't take an excursion because we understood there was this Fløibanen, whatever this thing's called. I'll put it in the description. I don't know how to say it. No one knew how to say it. I don't think they know how to say it. So we just made it up and we found it. It'd go way up these hills, and it's this thing up in the mountain. But on the way there, you walk through the fish market, and this is fabulous. This is one of the coolest fish markets I've ever seen. It's actually clean. I'm not a big proponent for street food because it's scary in most cities, but here it looked really well governed and clean, where you can actually pick your fresh seafood. I mean, this is fresh right out of the ocean out here. This is where they catch all of it. And you would have you pick which one you want. There's Millie on the left there. I couldn't believe he was there. I was going to ask for his autograph. Maybe it's this kid. But you pick your crab legs, giant, king crabs here, lobster, just about anything. You could even get whale steak, which was really weird, and some other things that I'd rather not think of. But everything looked really good. It looked fresh, and our friends actually went there and they had them cook some stuff for them and said it was amazing. And I wish we had, but Felicia's not really a seafood person, so we went on to the next thing, which I will show you in a second. I mean, this stuff's super fresh. Look how neat it is. It looks clean. It looks good enough to eat here. It was amazing. It was really impressive. And you can try the moose burger, the reindeer sausage, or the whale burger if you want to. And look at the size. There, put my hand up. I've never seen a crab this big in my life. Of course, I wanted to go play it safe. Well, because of Felicia, and we went to McDonald's. We wanted to see what a McDonald's in Norway was like. And we found the sweet potato fries. These were really tasty. Very, very impressive. I was very impressed with that. And then there's El Maco. El Maco. Yes. It's chicken. All right. Fine. Oh, there's chips on it. Oh, it smells like salsa. Oh, good. Wish they had those in the States. This is really cool. They have these flip top caps on their bottles so you don't lose the top and it causes less pollution. Pretty cool, right? All right, so we had to find the funicular, the Frankenstein funicular or something. It doesn't move this fast. It's like an uphill roller coaster. It's actually a cable car that goes up the side of the mountain. And there was, apparently everybody else knew about this too. There was a huge line to get in there, so a little bit of a wait. So plan for that. I guess it was about $30 a person, whatever that came out to in the exchange rate. I don't know, we just had to do it. And it's a ride up the hill. You go through this terrifying tunnel, and hopefully the cable does not snap and let you go down, because that would be like a roller coaster, except it's uncontrolled. But look at the view up here. Unbelievable view from the top of Bergen, where you can see your cruise ship, the entire port, really basically the entire city from here. These neat signs tell you exactly how far in the middle of nowhere you are in the middle of Norway, so that's pretty cool. And then you stumble upon these mountain goats, but you can play with them. Yeah, there's people climbing down this mountain to pet them, and they're very friendly. They're like so happy. I guess they were brought up with people, so they're used to it. And then you got people like this jerk and his mom who endorsed that. But they're always smiling, take some nice pictures with it. But it's definitely worth the view up here on top of the funicular cable car. I'm just going to call it a cable car. And then you take the terrifying ride back down, and you can navigate those hills, except you're going downwards now, either down to the port area, or you can kind of circulate through the city where there's a lot of interesting restaurants and some shops for souvenirs and stuff. This is down by the seaport on the other side of the cruise terminal. And these buildings are kind of slanted. It's almost frightening that they look like they're about to fall down, but I think they built them that way on purpose. Anyway, there's a story. They'll tell you about that if you take a tour. And then you go a little bit further, you're into the city of Bergen, which is kind of built up and not slanted. And that's a good thing. There's some really neat architectures and things to see here. Yeah, some restaurants and lots of fun. But very, very cool place to visit. Definitely see Bergen.